Hello, my sassy Sagittarians, and welcome to Mystic Law Tarot. I am Lauren, your tarot guide for this reading. Speaking of, we are going to look at the energy between you and your person of interest, whoever that may be. Maybe you're thinking about a Leo. Maybe not. We're also going to see what asset, something that's helping you, and something that is hindering you. And some final guidance from an oracle deck, maybe. Okay, that's weird. The Four of Cups came out again. So, some potential heartbreak. I feel like a lot of this time has been like just immense growth for a lot of us. Yeah, walking away from emotional pain of some kind. But enough about that. Let's see how you feel about your person. Hopefully that's a little brighter. Not that we run away from our darkness. We don't do that. Whoa. We don't do, see? We don't do that. Okay. We deal with it, right? Sorry. I'm a spaz. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. All right, I'm a Sagittarius. Pisces moon, if you wanted to know. All right, sorry, I'm babbling. How does our Sagittarius feel about their person? Okay, the Queen of Swords. How does our person feel about the Queen of Swords? Okay, that's pretty. Four of Wands. The strength that you have. Your ability to balance. Did anybody say? I wonder if someone saw that. Okay, I'll have to rewind and maybe rethink this whole setup here. It's fine. I have a fire extinguisher in the laundry room. All right. What is your hindrance? The Chariot is the hindrance for you. So, all right, let's get into it. The bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. Sorry. Not sorry. The Two of Wands is representative of wanting to work together. I mean, just looking numerology wise, two is cooperation, communication that's reciprocated. It's an idea that represents something similar of another idea, or something that can benefit, like it's a symbiotic type of feeling. So that's great. And the Ten of Pentacles underneath. I don't usually pull the next card, but okay, yeah. So that's good. Good energy. A little bit of potential stagnation, but let's see. So your feelings about your person is the Queen of Swords. So you're really thinking quite a bit. Y'all might not be communicating a whole lot. I don't know. I don't sense anything bad here, but yeah, the Queen of Swords is someone who represents someone who has like clear, concise knowledge of opinions, subjective and objective, but is also the white robe represents innocence, or like purity of reason. So although you're thinking quite a bit, you are really hoping that you can share the because a queen is giving and fair. So I'll have to get more on that. Your person feels like y'all have been maybe past life partners, or that they want to marry you, maybe. The Four of Wands can represent a card of marriage, but truthfully it's about celebration and teamwork and collaboration, which is kind of representative of marriage, which is why some people say it can mean that. But it's also about bounty, and so they see you as a very like good partner, you know, again with the bounty and the abundance I just mentioned. I just noticed this up here has like fruits and grapes and pomegranates, and just like very abundant and beautiful and full, and because it's all different types of fruits, it's not just one. So they see you as a very vibrant, deep, emotional person that they could really spend a lot of time with. Your strength right now is working on balancing. It could also be the sense that you are taking the time to consider things very carefully. So that is like, it seems like you very much trust yourself, because again, sword energy represent thought, but can also come out in words. It's about intellect. You know, you're a very inward thinker. Well, I mean, all thoughts are inward per se, but like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like you're really sharing this Queen of Swords energy with anyone. This is just kind of how you're feeling. You are really, truly taking the time to balance things out, because it does seem like there's a lot of like, now that I'm into it, a lot of mutual care. You know, like if you didn't really care about your person, like why would you want to take it slow and really balance things out and figure them out? They are obviously like excited, you know. And your hindrance here was the Chariot card. The Chariot card represents forward movement, steady momentum. So yeah, it could be that you are maybe thinking too much about this and trying to balance this out a little too much. Like, this person's like, hell yeah, let's do this, you know? And you're kind of like, I'm just gonna think about it, and that's okay. Like, obviously your strength is balancing, so maybe just get out of your head just a little bit, because even though you are good at balancing, you're taking a little bit of time thinking a lot. And you know, maybe you've probably been screwed over in the past, so that makes sense. But this person looks pretty fun. They just want to celebrate. What am I asking? Okay, let's get some more clarification on how you feel about your person. The Moon. You could feel like your person maybe hasn't shared everything with you, and that's why you're in this Queen of Swords energy so heavy. Or this could be more internal fears that don't really exist. Take it how it resonates, you know? Why the Moon for the Queen of Swords? Why the Moon? Wow. So it seems like in the past, this person might have prematurely offered you something with their heart. Or maybe you're nervous that if you offer a cup to them, or if you accept their cup, that you're gonna have to start over somehow. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but, or maybe you're worried that the Page of Cups, because that's going to represent like, you see how that fish is kind of almost flopping out of the cup? Like, that's not necessarily a super solid offer. of emotion, like at all. I mean, it's flirting. It's maybe they're just not putting enough weight into the offer that you're getting or they're getting. But then again, the Fool is about new beginnings, and not necessarily ones that are full of hidden fears. You know, this Fool is like ready to go. He's not even like looking at all this crazy stuff, or that he's like about to walk off a cliff. So maybe you're just afraid to take this leap of faith because you're, okay, maybe that's it. So you're worried to take this leap of faith because you're not sure that this offer from this person is going to be the offer that you're hoping it is. So that's why you're kind of like hanging out waiting, because you're just trying to see, you're waiting to see more of like information of some kind. And then we got the King of Pentacles that popped out. I'm not sure. I was thinking about your person. Maybe they're just so focused on work that you're not certain that what they're offering you is going to balance with what they're doing. You know, the King of Pentacles is very much about his pentacles, and all that says is abundance, but it's like 3D, meaning like something you can touch and hold, and something that's in your immediate environment, rather than something that's like from the heart, you know. So maybe that's why you're worried they wouldn't be able to offer you, what you want, truthfully. Well, what is it that you want? Okay, you want a new beginning. The world is about endings and new beginnings. What's our person thinking about our Sagittarius? No, not savage. Let's see, who are you? Who are we? Starseed Sagittarians. How are we on their mind? That you're a go-getter? Or maybe they're hoping to rush in kind of soon. More on this Knight of Wands, please, for our Sagittarians person. Okay, so yeah, looks like after a hard ending, they've finally been able to turn around and look at these other cups chilling on the floor. Or maybe that's you. Maybe they're waiting to offer this 10 of Cups when you're out of the maybe they're kind of waiting on you. Or maybe after, just a hard time for both of you. They're like, screw this, I want to be happy. Let's offer the Sagittarius. Because Four of Pentacles is about hanging on to your security too tightly, or not wanting to do something that's spontaneous, when obviously what you got going on here. And again, take tarot advice with a grain of salt, because truthfully this is just about whatever is internal for you. Like any guidance you get from this reading is because it's already, this is just meant to bring out what's in you already. But speaking of, somebody's holding on too tightly to something here. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and the Eight of Wands. So someone's coming in hot. It's no accident that this is very, phallic. So there's obviously some attraction. What about this strength? This Two of Pentacles. Whoop. Okay, Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords on the strength and the Two of Pentacles, it's basically saying, like, you pretty much know. This is like, I don't really know, or I'm trying to balance and I can't quite figure it out. When this is just like, yeah, you're pretty certain what you want to say, how you've felt, because you've thought about it a ton. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause for a moment. Okay, so we were talking about the hindrance here. So your lack of momentum, lack of movement, lack of choice, maybe. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Nine of Cups. This is a wish come true for you. Like, that's what you're really hoping that this is for you. So why aren't you going for it? You've been on your own for a while, so does working together with others, like, are you agoraphobic at this point? Do you need to get out more? Hey, I get it. I've spent a lot of time, like, introspection and healing, and, like, yeah, I get it. Why the Three of Cups? Let me make sure. Why the Three of Cups? Why are we not moving? What's going on with our Sag? Why is our Sagittarius stagnant? Because you're trying to come up with a different strategy, or yeah, this again, like well, I think that was Leo's reading actually, but the Seven of Swords represents a few different things, but I think in this context it can represent the fact that you've been kind of isolating yourself to deal with internal struggles, and maybe you're kind of comfortable there, you know, the Four of holding on to something too tightly that's comfy for you. That's okay. You know, we've been through a lot in our lives, and we make the best choices that we can in those situations. But just remember that when you make a choice, that it's important for you to understand where that choice is coming from. Is this a choice that you're making out of fear? Like, I'm imagining that this situation is going to end up in the worst possible scenario. So what was I getting at? Basically, like, catastrophizing. I mean, it's obvious there's been you have some reason to be so introspective and to be so cerebral, and, you know, you're just really trying to make sure everything is safe for you. But it seems as though it is. Like, you've thought so much about it, you're not gonna make a wrong choice here, you know? Just believe that whatever this is, any way that it goes, that you can handle it, whatever that is. What's some advice we can get for our Sagittarians? Yeah, this is something that's really caused you a lot of grief. You know, maybe you've been through something really upsetting, either with this person or, again, like, past stuff. I didn't even have to, like, pull this card to know, because of how cerebral and how not stuck, I wouldn't say stuck per se, but like how planted you might feel. You know, you are planted, which means that you're firm and you're steady, sturdy, however you want to think about that. But you're also planted as in not moving forward. So maybe this is, and maybe that's okay. You know, it seems like your advice is to understand that it's not as bad as you're imagining. If you can see, the person in the card is covering their face, and the swords are in the dark, kind of floating around behind them. It's almost as if it's just an imagined fear because of stuff that's haunted you. Like, it's just haunting stuff from the past. And the blanket that this person has, I think the flowers, that's like the love and protection that surrounds you. That's very secure around, you know, your legs at least, or just like what might move you forward. You're surrounded in love and comfort. And then the mattress is purple. I just noticed this. The mattress is purple. I say that because it represents intuition. That the color purple. So if you were to uncover your face and look at things for what they are, and see that the daggers above are hauntings from the past, and that truly you lay on a bed of intuition adorned with the wisdom and love that you've gained from perspective of those swords, daggers, what have you. And you are truly ready to work with someone. The 3, waiting for your ships to come in. You've worked really hard to get to this point. Like, this can happen. Let's see. One more card of advice for our Sagittarians. That I don't always know when to trust them coming out, but that one didn't feel right. Let's see. One more advice card for our Sagittarians moving forward. I can't make this up. Like I said, this can happen. And what did we have the, yeah, and you will end up working together with this person. This is like, I think it's supposed to be like a merchant, an artist, and a something, like you're just in collaboration in your 3D world with this person. And it really seems like you guys could build something pretty and just beautiful. I don't know what you're super worried about. But hey, I get it. Yeah, they've got, it's a small offer maybe at first that they've got for you, but the Page of Pentacles is the most promising page of all of the pages in the deck. You know, it's new, but it's not tarnished with anything from the past. So take that how it resonates. Okay, and one last card. We were going to do an oracle, but I think for you we're going to do a major arcana card from the Portland Tarot to see what you should focus on moving forward. What should our Saggies focus on? This deck is so big. My little hands can't handle it. Sagittarius. What is the exciting Portland Tarot advice? All right. Bam. The Wheel of Fortune. So your advice here is that time will indeed continue to go. And as stuck as you might want to stay, you will not. The only constant is change. This Wheel of Fortune card also reminds me of, there's so many different things going on. So the Tree of Life and the monk that's in the center here, that is saying to me, like, as your advice to look inward. As I'm telling you, you're looking too much inward. Look inward to your inner Buddha, or your inner, like, your inner knowing. This person is very calm in the center. This one, not so calm, you know? So going inward into a space of knowing that the wisdom that you carry today from all of your wheel of fortune experiences, which are just experiences in life, you know. They've brought you to a space where you can be calm with yourself and trust yourself. Because even amidst all of this craziness, all of the things that are going on in the world, people who make bad decisions, or like who don't care about other people, like those people don't care about other people. Those people don't go inward and truly try to figure out the best way forward. What I'm trying to say is that you are ready to go towards something or accept an offer that someone's giving you, or it could also be about, just honestly trust yourself, Sag. You've been through hell and back, but because of that, you are stronger. And even in these weird situations where you're just kind of like, oh my gosh, what do I do? You'll figure it out. Yeah. You had the city, which also represents the world, meaning things are ending for you. And I truly think what's ending for you is the era where you aren't in your Empress energy. The Empress is about being really grounded, connected, definitely the opposite of the air that the Swords energy represents. So this is saying, like, get grounded, get outside. Empress is very much connected to like Mother Nature and abundance, fertility, compassion. Like, really get back into your body and your heart as well, because this crazy time of thinking, being imbalanced, I'm not sure, it's over as soon as you allow it to be. It looks like this person's ready, like, all right, I've cried enough, let's do this, you know? All right, I hope that helps, Sagittarius. Sorry if it didn't, but please let me know if anything resonated with you, and thank you for being here and making it all the way to the end. I'm only here to help. Like, if there's any type of encouragement or empowerment that I can offer y'all, I'm happy. Even if it's just one person, like it's one tiny thing, like I'm happy about that. But please let me know. It's helpful. And let me know if you'd like a free reading. Thanks again for visiting Mystic Law Tarot, and you guys take care. Love you.